Okay, cool. Now just take like a picture, capture the whole moment. Yeah. You're welcome. All right, good to go. Let's see how you look. Come on camera real quick.
Like turn it on?
Yeah, turn your camera on. All right. Okay. You don't have to come on. You don't have to come off mic yet. Are you?
I turn mic off.
Yeah, mic's still off. All
Should
right,
be
cool.
all good.
Good to go. I appreciate it,
Yep.
man.
Yep, nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
too,
you
bro.
too.
Yeah, you have a good stream.
All right.
I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna send you those pictures too.
Okay. Appreciate it. Yep.
Yep. Have a good one.
I forgot to put. Damn, I forgot to put the starting soon. This should have been playing that.
I always forget it. You forgot to do that too.
Yeah, I forgot to run that banner the whole damn time. All right. We're just gonna start 16-minute mark. Give it a minute. All right, everybody. Welcome back to Comedian Video Game Commentary. I'm your host with the most. I bark, but I don't bite. Back at it again for our spooky season episode. Back here at One Night Stands. Welcome back to Comedian Video Game Commentary. I'm a comedy writer and producer. I'm also here with another special guest. Mr. at Austin, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
Good, welcome.
Yeah.
Good, sir. We're gonna get to you in just a moment. Just a couple quick housekeeping rules. Once again, guys, we're back at One Night Stands out here at Waterford, Michigan, for our last spooky season edition of Comedian Video Game Commentary. So as you see here, you can probably see my balding head at the back. We got our green room cam going on for different comics coming in, comedians want to come hang out out here. We got Austin over here as well holding it down. So once again, guys, just kind of letting you know that. And how we kick it off here is where, Comedian Video Game Commentary, where comedians and video games meet. So we have a lot we got to get to. Just for first, a little shout out here at One Night Stands. Tonight, performing the headline show is Bobby Collins. He's going to be here October 24th, this Friday, obviously today, as well as Saturday the 25th. And then coming up next week, we got Bob Phillips. Bob Phillips over here, who has a show on October 30th and November 1st. So definitely check that out here at One Night Stands and come see some good comedy. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my first pick as far as a video game. Well, actually, since it's spooky season, yes, it's a spooky season. I'm going to share my first video game pick. And before I do that, I want to introduce you guys to Austin. So, Austin, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. It's been a good night. How about you?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to our show. So yeah, just tell the little audience about who you are, what you do. You're a comedy. You're a comedy actor, sketch actor.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then you're also doing some writing. Tell us what you got going on.
Yeah, so just kind of broke into it recently with a buddy of mine. Yeah, I mean, just at least helping with writing, because structuring the whole thing and stuff I still gotta learn and whatnot, but I don't know, it's been a blast, and especially being on camera is definitely like really nerve-wracking, and it can be kind of, I don't know, it's a little intimidating, right?
Be that bad.
Yeah, but once you kind of get on there and you have fun and you mess up a take or two, it becomes a lot more fun, and the anxiety kind of starts to go away. So honestly, just taking my first real stab at it as of recently.
Now tell me, what's the name of the YouTube channel that you and friends do?
So it's gonna be We Don't Go Here.
We Don't Go Here.
We Don't Go Here. Yep, it's run by Mateo and Corey.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right.
Shout out those guys.
Okay, we don't go here. All right, so let me go ahead. You know, wait, hold on a second. Let me pull it on up.
That's on that YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, we pull that on up for you. Once again, guys are watching Comedian Video Game Commentary. We live stream bi-weekly on Friday evenings. Right now we're on YouTube, we're streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. So please subscribe, like, and follow. Get those subs up. So you guys should see my screen now. All right, yeah, so we don't go here. So tell us a little about this channel, this thing you guys got going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's only been around they've been uploading for a few months now, but we already have, like, as far as I know, a couple, like 2 or 3 skits that are still shot. They just kind of need to get finished up and uploaded.
Okay.
Definitely more in the works. I know there's like a Halloween video that we shot at like an abandoned building.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
like a week or 2 ago. So that's like probably the next thing that's coming up.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun to do.
Nice.
A lot of work going into it for sure. But yeah, no, I mean it's very like mockumentary kind of like style. That's the kind of, you know,
Okay.
skits they kind of like shoot for the most part. But yeah, man, I mean, really, really cool guys. Mateo's super funny. He's really creative with his writing. He's very like meticulous about everything. So yeah, it's really cool to be a part. Really cool to be a part of it. Even though, you know, it's still small. You know,
Cool.
I think it'll grow.
Well, what we usually do for any comedians, whether they're coming in live or in person, we like to have them share a favorite video game pick, or maybe it could be a comedian or a comedy sketch, something they're involved in,
Okay.
or maybe like a comedian of a comedian they like and admire. So is there maybe a sketch on here you want to share? Maybe like a comedian that you want to maybe share their stand-up?
I mean,
or something
honestly,
like that?
I would share that second video there, the YouTube ads.
Okay, yeah,
That's
going viral.
that's a really good one. Yeah, that was the one I was last a part, or the first one I was a part of. They shot it super well. The idea was hilarious. Yeah, that's a great one right
All
there.
right, let's check this out.
Yeah, for
and
real.
hopefully, I'm not a live stream guru, so let me know if you guys can hear the sound. All right. Here we go. Was that Corey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I met him last week. Yeah.
Play for free today.
Is it?
Can't do this anymore.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
It's a crazy ad so far.
Where the fuck you going? Use your signal. Is this part of the app? Hi, honey.
Oh, where have you been?
Working. Same place I go every day.
Yeah, working pretty late, huh?
It's 5:15.
Because I've been waiting since it's been a long time to come home.
Mr. Howard, how we doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Are you on your way to work yet? Or?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean, done?
Yeah, we're gonna start using AI. But,
Damn. Rough.
It's not a good day for these guys.
What the hell? Oh, fuck me. Yep, that's Pop.
Oh, who's that?
No shit, it's Pop. That's why I called you.
yeah, no, it's definitely Pop.
Can you give me a new one?
I'm not giving out free tires.
Why is that? What was that?
What was what?
What'd you wipe on your nose?
That's a little something on my nose. Had to.
You're
Had to
putting
get it
more shit
going.
on your nose by doing that.
Yeah.
You got grease on that rag.
Yeah.
What is that?
Nothing. Oh, dude, that's my house. What's he doing? Dude, this is so weird. Is this live? Dude.
You watching a YouTube ad live.
Skip the fucking ad, man. What is going on? What do you think what's going on? You think it's funny that I'm sad? Skip the fucking ad.
I don't even know what's going on, dude. I'm just skip. Okay. All right. Yeah, click it. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? The hell? Is he dead? Should we call someone? Okay, yeah, okay. Hello? Yeah, we have a dead guy in our house. Tell him we can do it. Also, yeah, and we didn't kill him. Oh shit.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. See, that was I was telling you about this. It's like this guy does mukbangs. They're only with like toys. Yeah. So he's eating like plastic and various items.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Good
Yeah, it was a
stuff.
lot of fun for that one.
Yeah, how long did it take you guys to shoot that?
That was,
Give us a little behind the scenes.
Yeah, that was probably like, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 hours total. I think we still even took like a break in between there somewhere. So yeah, it was pretty quick. They wrote everything pretty well, and we just kind of threw in improvised, things when we needed to. Like, I don't think the sleeping on the air mattress in the garage, I don't think that was like something they wrote.
Yeah.
But we just thought it would be like, oh, this would make this guy's life really sad. So why not,
Hey, kudos, man. Kudos.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys just launched earlier this year?
Yeah, I think so. Corey and Mateo were started building it probably like 4 or 5, 6 months ago, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Couple months is when he gave me a call, and that's when we started. I started helping him out with that stuff. So that's a lot of the work they do. I just help when I can.
Okay.
Basically.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll look forward. I'm gonna give you guys a subscribe right now.
Thank you, man.
So,
Thank you.
Comedian Video Game Commentary. We're official subscriber to you guys.
There we go.
Appreciate a lot of the young up and comers coming up. So appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna get into my pick. So once again, guys, you're watching Comedian Video Game Commentary. So I'm gonna get into my pick. It is spooky season, so I gotta give it to Left 4 Dead. The first one came out, I think maybe 2008, 2009, for the Xbox 360. Austin, I see your bob your head over
Yeah,
there.
Left 4 Dead.
Left
That's
4
a solid
Dead.
one. Yeah, I even just played that like last year with some buddies for like a week straight.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one. Yeah, Left 4 Dead. Yeah.
So it's pretty much like the game disc that we talking about.
No,
Just
Steam.
like online, PlayStation Store.
No, just on Steam. Yeah.
Oh,
just
Steam,
PC.
okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I was kind of one of the old heads. I never quite made it over the online hump.
Oh, really?
So a lot of the stuff, at least older guys know, we're going to talk about a lot of old school games. But then I never quite made it over that. So about mid 2010s up until that point, I was still gaming pretty heavy.
Yeah, I feel you.
I didn't make it,
Yeah.
but there's still a lot of good games out there. Even recently, I still watch like gameplay.
Yeah, there you go.
So Left 4 Dead, and once again, what we like to do is I kind of just commentate as the gameplay is playing. Another ad. Hopefully we can skip this one. So basically, this is one of those games where it's like you wouldn't think that a zombie game could still do this. This is like 2008, 2009. Obviously, at this point, Resident Evil has been around 10 plus years.
Yeah.
It definitely doesn't have the same steam it once did.
Mm-hmm.
There's been some video games in the past, like the House of Dead series.
Oh, solid.
Arcade and Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Even like I give a shout out to Zombie Revenge on the Dreamcast as well.
Mhm.
There's been zombie game moments, but I felt like this sort of just how I think maybe the Walking Dead series kind of reinvigorated zombies for TV.
Yeah.
I think Left 4 Dead, it just kind of came through, and just the level of gameplay. I even had to play this whole opening scene. Remember this opening scene?
Yeah.
This game scene, man.
Yeah. I remember Left 4 Dead 2 a lot more, but Left 4 Dead 1 I still holds a place in my heart.
Yeah, that's same thing. I had Left 4 Dead 2 as well. I don't think I beat it.
Yeah.
But I definitely was like, yeah, this was just the cutscene alone. Like you got these like a moaning witch and like, this weird little human liquor. Shoot at it and the green gas comes out and
Yeah.
the what's that little giant thing?
You talking about the one that rams?
Yeah, the ran like
Yeah.
a giant elephant man gone wild, you know. So it was just so much with this game, bro.
Yeah, it was
Like,
that was a lot of fun.
This cutscene, just intense, you know. And the great thing about this is that, like, you know, the game looks just as good as the cutscenes. You
Yeah,
know?
for real. Yeah.
We're in that era of Xbox 360.
Yeah,
but-
they used the same. I remember they used
Yeah.
the same engine. They used something called like Source Filmmaker. That's how
Uh-huh.
they did those cutscenes.
Yeah.
And anybody could use that too. Like that was available for like the
Mhm.
public even to make their own or whatever. So,
Mhm.
like, do you remember Team Fortress 2 at all?
No, I'm not familiar.
Nah, not
What was Team
familiar.
Fortress about? Yeah.
It's the same creators as Left 4 Dead 2. And
Okay.
they're Valve, and yeah, that's like it's kind of like a hero shooter. It was one of the
Mhm.
first kind of like Overwatch kind of games, essentially. But same thing, like they had all these videos that dropped right around the game coming out with them using that Source Filmmaker and making like custom cutscenes for these. Like it was like Meet the Heavy, Meet the Spy.
And what was the genre of Team Fortress?
Think like hero shooter, like Overwatch, or like just a
Mhm.
shooter, but everybody's got like an ability,
Yeah.
or you know,
Yeah.
special weapons or special tools or something like that. So yeah, that sort like any Source game is like I'm just a huge fan of for the most part.
Yeah. So this cutscene is still going, and like I said, I encourage anybody who's not familiar with Left 4 Dead, just go back and watch this opening cutscene. There's there's reactor channels that react just to this epic cutscene.
Yeah, for real.
That really sets the stage for this video game, you know. And like the levels I'll enjoy, I'll let this cutscene play out, but I kind of skip ahead. I think there's like the hospital scenario. There's, you know, I don't remember all the scenarios, but
Yeah, there's a lot of missions in those. I like how different they are too.
Mhm.
You know, like one moment it's a super rainy, like
Mhm.
dark alleys
Oh.
and whatnot. Oh
almost got her. Didn't get it.
So sad.
Yeah, man. And old man's like, hey, we just crossed the street. So I'm gonna skip ahead a bit here, but I think I want to say the AI was super advanced, but like I just like how, you know, it stayed first person. It keeps it simple. Like I said, I never really got into the online hump, but this is kind of, you know, the subway scene
Yeah.
and just how there's periods of calm. And then there's periods where just all the zombies just start showing up.
Yeah,
So,
honestly,
it's
the
like 28
horde.
days later, it's
Yeah.
like,
Bro, oh my god, the
Oh,
hordes,
man.
man. I feel like I remember when I first ran into like the horde, and then when you mentioned
Yeah.
the witch, I remember like the first time I ran into that witch and
Yep.
shot her and immediately regretted it.
yeah, it's like a level boss that doesn't go away.
Right.
She's just like, it's just like,
she's
like you
just
start hearing
lingering.
like what is that?
Yeah.
And like it's like you try and avoid the witch, but sometimes you gotta, wherever the mission is, you gotta end up walking
Yeah,
past
it's
it.
inevitable.
Like you trying to avoid it, but you always end up pissing it off or
Yeah.
setting it off, and that witch is running after you. So yeah, just epic gameplay. Here's the hospital. So all this is starting to come back to me now.
Yeah.
You know, so and then I believe there was like there's a scene where we were like in like this sort of like fortified like village side or like town side or something. But yeah, just epic,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Just
a
epic.
sweet game.
I can't say enough of Left 4 Dead. That is my official comedian video game commentary spooky season pick. All right, so Austin, I'm gonna pass it off to you. I'm gonna do a stand-up comedy piece next, but I want to kick it off to you and see if you have a scary video game pick you like to submit.
That I throw in instead of
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, or I could do my stand-up comedy. It's up to you.
No, you're good. You're good. It's funny because I'm like looking through a list right now too, just to
Okay.
remind myself of like.
Multitasker, all on the
Yeah.
same phone.
You know what? I'm not
Oh.
gonna lie.
Oh, you
it's,
blacked out.
It's is it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. We're good now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I would probably say because like I played a lot of like multiplayer games. I was like
Mhm.
what I played the most when I was growing up. I didn't play a lot of single player stuff.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend, she got me into playing a lot of these single player games. She got me to play Silent Hill.
First
Silent-
one?
I think it was the second one. I can't remember. if it
Silent
was
Hill
one or-
2 for the PS2?
Yeah, I think so, but we emulated it. That was the only
Okay,
difference.
alright.
But solid, like
Yeah, let me pull that up then. Let me
Yeah.
pull that up, and you can go ahead and. I will admit, I remember playing parts of Silent Hill 2. I remember there's like a lot of big buzz.
yeah,
Because it was kind of one of those video games where Silent Hill 1 came out for the PS1, I believe, 98, 99.
yeah, around there.
But
yeah.
the sequel didn't come out until the next console.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah,
PS2,
so
yeah.
it was so by like, by first one was 99.
Mhm.
Then Silent Hill 2 comes out, I think 02, but PS2 had already dropped.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can't think of a lot of like epic video games like the classics where the first game comes out on the console, at least that sequel comes out on the same console, came out on this next generation.
Yeah, yeah.
So here we got right here Silent Hill 2. So kind of break it down to us with this game, you know.
Man, my favorite thing about this game was because like I think one of my favorite things that the older the game too, like the clunkier,
Huh?
you know, sometimes the checkpoints can be and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I just like the charm of that for one, and then for two, it's just like the atmosphere. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like just like the very like ambient music the whole time. Like I don't know, like it's like that feeling of like you're alone, but you're not really alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think that's my favorite part about that whole game, and any kind of like jump scares usually don't get me like that, but that
Mhm.
game definitely. I feel like it hit me with those like quite often.
What do you think about, how about the movie?
The movie actually was really solid.
Yeah, me too.
I
Me
thought
too.
I liked it a lot.
I think it was one of the better video game movies. I say the sequel, don't watch the sequel.
Yeah, no.
But
like the sequel.
I would say this the first Silent Hill with I believe old girl Ryder Mitchell, Laurie Holden from Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That was stronger to me than like the first three Resident Evil movies. I think it was a stronger, better pitch. 'Cause
I could agree with you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Silent Hill was overall stronger first movie than I feel like the whole Resident Evil series. to be
Yeah,
honest with
because like I don't know, the Resident
Okay.
like the movie series for Resident Evil just felt like just super different, and at least with the Silent Hill movie, like some
Mhm.
stuff matched up, you know.
you. Yeah, it was. I believe it was fate. Oh, I remember this guy, a little
Yeah.
pyramid head.
Yeah.
Remember him? But I just remember that it was just something about the Resident Evil movies that they never got right. They even had the recent. I've ranted about this on our show before.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like they don't find super fans who are faithful to the source material, where they're super fans of the video games
Mhm.
and they're respectful to the source material.
Right.
If you look at the first couple Resident Evil games, between the cutscenes, even if you're going through the mansion or
Mhm.
Raccoon City, and
Right.
you read the memos or the diaries left behind.
Yeah.
Those are whole stories and enough material there. But you get these people who are really casual fans, from Paul
Mhm.
W.S. Anderson,
Yep.
to the other people that directed it. And then, he has his wife and no hate against Mila Jovovich, but they aren't true fans at the core.
Yeah.
Where there's so much material there. Instead, it's like, well, you can kind of tell, like, well, we want to be respectful to how the Resident Evil movie was, to the fans, but we also want to add something new to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
shit.
for what?
Like,
It's
you
like
know,
what are you doing
and
that
you know,
for,
right
you
there, like, I already know they're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Even with the recent Welcome to Raccoon City one, and once again, I know I'm ranting on Resident Evil, but they just, you got the environment more faithful. It looks
Yeah.
like right out of the video game.
Yeah, that part is
But
is
you
true.
mixed up the characters. It's just,
They muddied the waters.
yeah,
and
they
I don't
screwed
like
it up
that
again.
typically.
They keep screwing it up because
Yeah.
you don't get faithful people who are like, the games were perfect. Let's recreate
Let's
how
make
the
the
games
movies
were.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, any other thoughts on Silent Hill?
No,
2?
man. I this was a recent game for me for the most part. As funny as it is, since it's like
Yeah.
20 years old, but. No,
And I'm sorry.
it's super solid.
Can you see the show?
I should be able to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Let me see. My bad. Hold on.
Very good.
Okay. Cool. You see the whole show.
Yeah, I've been watching it.
All right. Once again, guys, you're watching Comedian Video Game Commentary. I'm your host. I bark, but I don't bite. Hayward Crawford here with @Austin from YouTube channel We Don't Go Here. Is that the name of the channel?
Yeah.
We
you
Don't
got
Go
it.
Here. All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right. So, I'm gonna share next my stand-up comedy pick, and once again, this is a new format we're incorporating into the show. Because once I get more organized and get a little bit more help, we're gonna have, we have more volume of people coming in and out the show. Obviously, it's kind of like an off week. Usually, we have a couple comedians that jump in.
Okay.
But we'll do like trivia, in-game shows and stuff like that. But for now, we're just gonna keep it, bare bones simple.
I got you.
So there's a comedian I want to share. His name is Robin Harris. Have you ever heard of him?
I don't think. If I see his face, maybe.
He was kind of like in the style of Bernie Mac. They both came from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And I wish I could try. I want you to hear part of his stand-up. Actually, I'm gonna play it on this other phone. But basically, I'm gonna play some of his stand-up. And I think it's like a 3-minute clip. Yeah, here it is, Partners in Crime. This is a good one. So I'm gonna have it right here, and I'm gonna play that clip. But basically, Robin Harris, he unfortunately passed at the young age of 36.
Oh wow.
And basically, he was right on the cusp. He was in this older movie. This is even before my generation. So I'm gonna sound really old, even though it's like the generation before me.
You,
But he was in movie House Party. It came out in the early 90s with this is a hip hop group called Kid and Play.
Okay.
It was also Martin Lawrence's first film.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was doing Def Comedy Jam and different stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he played like the really tough, like alcoholic father.
Oh, that's who Robin played.
Yeah, Robin Harris
Okay,
played. So
okay.
he came from Chicago like Bernie Mac.
Gotcha.
So you kind of you probably know Bernie Mac.
Yeah,
is,
of
right?
course,
Yeah,
of
so he has a similar sort of
Style.
style.
Yeah.
And I think they were like friends.
Yeah. All right.
And they kind of came up together.
Yeah. All
And
right. Both of them.
Yeah. Bernie Mac obviously lived a lot longer. He went on to become a star, and Robin Harris was kind of like on the cusp of becoming that, and then he kind of passed away.
Yeah. Who would have? Yeah. Who would have thought like what he could have made of it? Dang.
So I'm gonna play on my Bluetooth. This is a solid 3-4 minute set.
Bet.
So for our stand-up comics, a lot of our comedians, obviously, it's all about keeping a 3 or 5 minute set tight.
Okay.
So he kills it here. So I'm gonna play this so you can hear it, and you guys should be able to hear it listening. So here we go. There you go. Watch it right here.
Hey, about time I've been on. Hey, bro. Want to put your feet back? Look at it, with big ass feet like that, man. Stand on Broadway, tripping people on Main with your feet. Good looking folks in here, ain't it? Old lady back there with a jerry curl. She's messing up somebody's pillowcase, ain't she? Saw a woman in the back with a half braided, just like my wife. Hair braided up so tight she can't even close her eyes when she go to sleep. In the bed sleeping. Eyes wide open. I hate my wife. I ain't gonna need me lying. Y'all can tell if y'all want to. I hate her. I wear my wedding ring on the wrong finger because I married the wrong goddamn woman. Serious. Shoot, I hate her. I ain't gonna lie. I be hoping sometime I go home, y'all, and the ambulance just pull her ass out. All they ask me to do is just review the body, hear me? I can't have no luck with women, boy. Every woman I meet, all these little badass kids. You can't even get nothing. You go to a girl house 3 o'clock in the morning, little boy's still up, ain't he? Taking coffee and taking noodles. Start looking at your ass. Hey. Look at your ass, talking about, can't hang, huh? You be young, can't hang, huh, bro? Damn right I can't hang, y'all be in bed. Little fucker. I mean, Robert introduced me to, I don't know why I like Robert. Test tube, baby. Partners in crime, ain't that a bitch? Too much crime going around now as it is. There's somebody breaking your house. Hey, no, steal your car, get out of jail before you get another one. Ain't that something? Hey, Oprah, that Oprah over there? How you doing, baby? That's a big woman there.
Like you said, Oprah. Talking about somebody's fat.
Yeah. You see a big, that's wild man. They like the big one. I bet the bathtub and overflow. Hey. Well, I met a girl a couple of weeks ago, man. No, she gonna tell me, she gonna tell me, if you want to get acquainted with me and my son, you'll have to take us to Disneyland. Ain't that a bitch? I went to pick up the next day here, she got 4 more kids. I said, who kids to them? She said, them baby kids. I said, where the fuck is baby? She said, baby went downtown. I said, why she take her kids with her? Boy, them kids was something else too. You know how kids act when they ain't never been nowhere. We went to Disneyland, we going to small world, they jumped out the boat. Paul and Chris, I'm small world! Small world! Oh, man. I've never seen nothing like my life. Just whooping their ass all at Disneyland. Kick Mickey Mouse ass. I had to leave them kids, man. I went to my car, ran to my car fast as I could, I got to the car, here they is, waiting on me. Had an arm full of Mickey Mouse watches.
All right.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yes, that's Robin Harris right there. So yeah, definitely legend, rest in peace. Definitely has a likeness to Bernie Mac, you know. So once again, guys, you're watching Comedian Video Game Commentary. I'm your host, Hayward Crawford, comedy writer and producer. I'm here at One Night Stands in Waterford. We got playing tonight Bobby Collins. He's here Friday the 24th through the 25th. And then coming up this Thursday, October 30th, November 1st, is Bob Phillips. We won't be back as a show until the 7th. So we also have Bobcat Goldwave coming up. So right over here, do a little, take that off screen real quick. So yeah, definitely check it out. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do next? All right, so you shared comedy sketch. I shared a video game pick. You shared a comedy sketch as well. If you want, man, I mean, we can hang out a little more, or if you gotta head out soon, it's up to you.
Yeah, I got another like 10, 15, and I'm gonna split out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's go ahead and so Austin, give out your social again, and where can people follow you and the We Don't Go Here crowd?
Yeah, so We Don't Go Here on YouTube. I think they're gonna be making like a TikTok and Instagram soon, but YouTube for now. We got at Austin on Instagram and YouTube. I mostly don't really post a whole lot of stuff other than music on my Instagram, but no, We Don't Go Here. Definitely check out more stuff that's to come. We're always writing stuff. We're always finding new locations and coming up with new ideas and seeing how we can learn more and everything too. So yeah, definitely take a look out for those.
All right, sounds good, man. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks for coming through.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah, you can go ahead and close out of that. Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Of course, man.
But yeah, appreciate it. And
Yeah,
also shout out to Austin, also helped out with the setup today as well.
Yes, sir.
You know, I can always use help with the live stream because live streaming ain't easy out here.
Yeah, no, for sure. If you need it again, man, straight up hit me up because I got you anytime. Okay?
Yeah, no worries, bro.
Yeah,
all right, I'm gonna continue my live for a little while, but
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it. Thanks for coming through.
Of course, bro.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So once again, Comedian Video Game Commentary, live streaming here at One Night Stands in Waterford, Michigan. I gotta change that banner. I'm missing a letter over there. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, guys, since we're kind of a little bit of a light show tonight, I'm gonna go over with you guys some game show ideas. All right, so let's get that going on here. New in-show game ideas. The screen's looking a little crazy. I'll have to look, see what's going on.
All good?
Yeah, that was weird. All right, have a good one, bro.
You too, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, so new in-show game ideas. All right, so I'm gonna run past some ideas that I have, and you guys can tell me what you think. All right, and I don't know Ted. I know Ted was able to make it into the comments tonight, but it's just me. It's just us. Just us here. Spooky season, as you guys can see. You know, I got the new green room cam in the back right there. So, you know, I'm just gonna run these ideas past you guys, and you guys can give me your feedback. And we'll kind of go from there. So give me a minute. I'm gonna pull these ideas up. Once again, comedian video game commentary. Follow us on YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey. YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and then we're still trying to get back on Kick. Trying to get that going again. Never a dull moment. Alright, so. Okay, see here. Alright. So, the first idea I have for a new in-show game, this one is called, well, I want to call it a game. This one will be called the CVGC Year-End Shiva Award. So those of you guys, hey, Teddy, welcome. I see you. Howdy. Thanks for joining us. So Ted, those of you guys who are listening, we got Ted on the live stream at Premise Land. So perfect timing, Ted. What I'm doing now is that we're about to start doing our, I'm gonna start submitting these game show ideas. So Ted, I'm gonna post the name of the game show idea across the banner, and then Ted, you start giving me your feedback. I'm gonna just give you my idea of what I think this should be, and then Ted, you can kind of comment the feedback. You can comment what you think about it, all right? So this first one, once again, I'm gonna put it on the screen again. I'm gonna call this the Year-End Shiva Award. So Ted, if you ever watched the show, The League on FX, did you ever watch The League? If so, it's kind of like it was like a pretty funny sitcom, like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia sitcom, centered around this group of friends that do fantasy football. And they get into all these different antics and things like that. So if you follow the show, FX, The League ran for a few seasons on FX. They have called the Shiva. And basically, it's like this hot Indian girl they knew as a kid, and they always wanted to get with and never did. So, okay. And then basically, whenever whoever ends up winning the league or the season in fantasy football, they have this kind of shrine with her face. Kind of creepy, but it's just in a funny, comedic way. So basically, I want to at least have some sort of year-end award, all right? So some sort of year-end award where at the end of the season or the end of the year, whoever accumulates the most points, trivia, whatever it is, you're going to get our version of the year-end Shiva award. All right, and we'll kind of do it up and we'll make it look just like it was in the show. So if you just look up FX The League Shiva Award, look that up, and basically that's what we're gonna do. All right. So that's my first idea. Here's the next game show idea I got in mind. Once again, guys, we're here at One Night Stands. I believe tonight, I think the Pistons are playing the Rockets. If I don't recall. Who's playing tonight? Yeah, Pistons are playing the Houston Rockets, just FYI. All right. So let me go over here and show you guys the next idea I got in mind. All right. So next, roast that video game character. All right, Ted. So this is my next game show idea. Roast that video game character. So we can pick whether they're beloved, whether they're video games we never quite understood. Maybe the reception of that video game and the video game character was lukewarm. We're just gonna pick a random video game character and just roast it. Roast them, make fun of it, or give our little critiques on the video game character. So that's just a possible idea. I'm just kind of throwing that out there, Ted. Let me know what you think in the comments on that one. All right. All right. So next game show idea, Ted, we have. Oh, there's a Tigers game on tonight too. I can see another room. Once again, here at One Night Stands. When you come out to our CVGC green room, it's also a really nice bar right next door. So you can kind of come here, get your green room comic hangout on. You know, grab a drink at the bar over there, catch the end of the game. So here's the next game idea I got in mind. Guess that video game thing, noise audio game. So this is pretty simple. We kind of did this last time. See what you said, Ted. All right, cool. Glad you liked that one, Ted. All right. So this one, guess that video game noise. Pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna play a video game noise, a theme that comes on, and basically you guess what that theme is. You know, so pretty standard. All right. So our next, once again, game show idea. Continue the game show theme. Is the Mount Rushmore, fill in the blank. What is the Mount Rushmore? Like the Mount Rushmore of, let's say, the hottest video game characters. And our Mount Rushmore, Ted, is Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. The chick from Perfect Dark. And I forgot, maybe two other ones, so that would be another one. The Mount Rushmore of whatever it is, video game. Or give you the Mount Rushmore of stand-up comedians in this category. Of raunchy stand-up comedians. Maybe Andrew Dice Clay. Maybe a Jim Norton. Even Martin Lawrence, like Run Tell That days, So that's a thing. All right. Next in-show game idea. What we got over here? Oh. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So next game show idea. Is if ABC video game was set in Detroit. All right, cool, Ted, like it. All right, cool. Well, liking the idea so far. All right, so if ABC video game was set in Detroit, if let's say Call of Duty or Resident Evil was set in Detroit, if so-and-so video game was set in Detroit, and what would give that video game a certain Detroit spin? All right, so next game show idea. Oh, not that one. Play that comedian set reactions. So Ted, this will be a new segment where we'll go around the horn, and like this was kind of what me and at Austin were doing earlier. We were playing like a comedian, maybe a comedy set we just did, a 3 to 5 minute set. It might be another comedian's set they did, maybe a friend of theirs. So we play that set, and we mention like why we like this set as comedian, what they're up to. So that would be the idea behind that, just to kind of stick to more like what's going on with comedy, and kind of just sort of chopping it up on different comedians we want to put people on, or who may not know about, up and comers, maybe classic veteran comedians, and play some of their classic 3 to 5 minute stand-up. All right, cool. All right, got a few more to go. So I got a lot of time to kill, so. All right. So, next one, game show ideas. Listen or lose. This is called listen or lose. So what this is basically, this is where as we grow our channel and different people can come in and tune into the show, we're gonna be like, hey, we're gonna do random trivia. What was Malachi's favorite sports game pick from last show? Or early in the show, what was Danielle or Gad's favorite adventure game pick? You know, so you either listen and you know what that pick is. Oh, Gad said Power Stone, or Danielle said, House of the Dead. You won. But if you didn't listen, you don't know what game they talked about, then you lose. So it's listen or lose. All right. So let me know what you think about that, Ted. And then other ideas, these are just kind of like ideas. I want to say these are actually shows, but we'll do like all-time trivia scoreboard leaders. So we're gonna track points. Right now, Gaz in the lead so far because we've only done those show segments once. So we'll do like all-time trivia scoreboard leaders. All right. Then another one we'll do is like if XYZ video game was like set in Los Angeles. So similar to, the video game theme. If this video game was set in Detroit, those that are familiar with the LA area, hey, if XYZ video game was set in Los Angeles, and we kind of, ran and talk about it and all that stuff. And I don't know a lot of video. Well, you don't know a lot of video games, Ted. Come on. It's part of what the show's about, half and half. I'm sure you can kind of think of some more. All right. Our next game show idea that I had in mind would be just kind of like a random comedian trivia question round. Oh, I thought I had it. So where we're just kind of asking random trivia about different comedians. Whether they're veterans, classic, whether it's like a Richard Jeni, Sam Kinison, all the way to the new folks out there. So it's kind of like just some random trivia. Oh, this one I think would be cool. And once again, I wasn't huge on the Call of Duty Live, but next idea would be a top 5 or top 10 Call of Duty shit talk insults. So we can either Google these, we could kind of look them up and react to it, but I'm pretty sure Fortnite's kind of take the crown, but we can even change it. It could be like Fortnite and or Fortnite. I never kind of made it to the Fortnite side, but I'm pretty sure we could both think of or at least look up like the craziest insults and things that people say. Obviously, we gotta be careful not to do too much to get us censored out here in these streets. But yeah, that would be one. So Fortnite, Call of Duty, craziest insults is something to think about. Just kind of throwing these out. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. So moving right along. Everybody, I feel like a lot of people like a classic bingo card, so we can kind of do bingo cards, and this is pretty much where I have a little more help. We could put like a digital bingo thing on the board, and do bingo, and just do different fun things related to comedy, related to video games and whatnot. Hey, how's it going?
Just checking out. What's this room?
Yeah, this is comedian video game commentary. This is the green room. We're doing our spooky season show.
Nice.
So you're more than welcome. We are live streaming right now.
Look at this.
But if you want to come by and Introduce yourself if you want.
That's all right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Nice.
Yeah. So once again, guys, we're at One Night Stands Comedy Club. Right now we got, I'm gonna be here through the rest of this evening. We have Bobby Collins playing tonight, Friday the 24th, and also Saturday the 25th. We also have Bob Phillips playing October 30th through the 1st. And then we have Bobcat Goldthwaite. He'll be here doing a show November 6th through the 8th. Once again, here at One Night Stand. So I probably should have showed this part first. All right, so once again, we got Bobby Collins over here doing a show at One Night Stands the 24th through the 25th. And then later this week, there's Bob Phillips playing October 30th through the 1st, followed by Bobcat Goldthwaite November 6th through the 8th. Our next show back will be Friday, November 7th. Our venue's still TBA. As far as where we're going to be popping up next, we'll be popping up next at a different comedy club. All right, so next on our trivia game list, these are just things I'm putting out there. And then we got Ted at Premise Land in the comments holding it down. And we're just kind of throwing these ideas off each other. Video game fantasy lineups. All right. So this, I think, would be. I'm trying to remember what. Oh yeah. So my idea behind this originally was kind of like how people put together like a fantasy football league. We can do more intricate. It's probably going to have a little bit more help to put together a more intricate type of, like, if you were going to do a draft of a video game team, you wanted to have like the most powerful characters, let's say Kirby, Link, Master Chief, and we could do like video game fantasy lineups, like draft this character, draft this character, you get his whole team and whatnot. So something along those lines, you know, we'll take a little bit of creativity, but just kind of like an idea I kind of thought about. Let's see here. All right, next idea. Let's see here. All right, all time or top 10, top 5 countdowns of, you know, different like favorite characters, best video games. Also doppelganger challenge. All right, so who do you look like? What video game character do you look like? Let's just be honest. So maybe we could kind of accuse each other of looking like different video games, or you can just own it and just say, yeah, I probably look like this video game character. Doppelganger challenge. You know, so I think that would be a fun one. Kind of throw that out there. Next one on our new in-show game ideas. And we're almost through this list, so just hang with me here. But slow show tonight, might as well get all these ideas out. All right, so next in-show game idea, Ted. Oh. Name a video game you play when. And then we'll say like, hey, when you're on the, not when you're on the toilet, but hey, when you're feeling down, or hey, maybe when, or even when you're a kid, even if you don't really play video games as much anymore, you know, what do you do? Like, what do you do like when you play this game when, or when my dad was out of town, or I don't know. You know, but basically you get the point. Yeah, I am intrigued too. You know, a lot of wiggle room there. All right. So, next possible game show idea. We'll have it's kind of just through participation you can win this one. This isn't a participation trophy though. All right. But, I keep clicking it. All right. Most CVGC appearances scoreboard. So we'll have a scoreboard. I think Gad is kind of up there, followed by you, Ted. So we'll do like maybe an end of the year, end of the season, who had the most appearances on a CVGC episode or CVGC show. And have like got a little award that way. You know, we'll have like set PA kind of make these little trophies and awards up, you know, for fun. So it should be interesting. Should be interesting. All right. Next one we got. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, I got. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. All right. So the next show idea, new in-show game idea. Ted, I think you might like this one. The top 5 best or worst cutscenes. The top 5 best or worst cutscenes. So those of us 2000s and earlier playing video games where the graphics were not that good, very pixelated, and it was that era growing up where like, man, I wish the video game looked, I wish the cutscene looked, I wish the rest of the video game looked just like the cutscene. Cutscene looked good. You play the game, it's bad, it's pixelized. So, you know, me offhand, I'd say The Dead Island, Left 4 Dead, NBA Street, among the best cutscenes of all time. And then what were maybe some of the more uneventful Fall Flat cutscenes? I'm sure a lot of us can remember the best cutscenes of a video game, whether it's old or new. So we can kind of do that list. All right, cool. All right, got you, Ted. All right, yep. So do one of those. So I think that has some potential. And like I said, these will be things as we get more organized and structured. We'll have these prepared and just ready to go into, have like a whole little agenda format going on. Next in-show game idea. Random video game trivia question round. So we're gonna have, you know, you could Google a lot of these lists, but we'll have a nice prepared list together of just this video game character, or in this video game, this was set here, you know, to really show you both the old and the new school, where you stand on video game trivia. We're also gonna have a random comedian, stand-up comic trivia as well, to recognize, hey, how well do you know your stand-up comedy? Or your comedians, from the classics, the veterans, to maybe some up-and-comers today, you know? Let's see, Ted. All right. You know, me and my coworkers were just talking about a video game called PGA Streets. Yeah, where's our PGA Streets game? Where is it? It's a good point. It's a good point. All right. So, next thing we got. Let's see here. We're almost through here. Once again, guys, you're watching Comedian Video Game Commentary. I'm here at One Night Stands in Waterford, Michigan. Doing our last of our spooky season shows. So as you can see, I got our little pumpkin colors today, little pumpkin spice latte vibes, pumpkin spice glasses, I guess. And we got these whatever these things are behind me, trying to be spooky and whatnot. So, all right, next in-show game idea. Oh, I think, name that video game theme. I think we did that before. Top 5 best, worst voiceover lines. All right, so I think we all can think of some video games with the worst voiceover ever. I think the OG Resident Evil is definitely up there. And I think some other ones are escaping me right now. So definitely top 5 best, worst voiceover lines. We'll kind of go around the horn and everybody kind of pick which one. All right. So next in-show game idea. As we continue here. This is kind of a long one, but I'm going to go ahead and. So comedy, Twitter X, news feed. So basically whatever is new or going on X, you know, comedy related comedians, you know, whether it's like a Theo Von or Joe Rogan or, you know, whoever, you know, the current, you know, comedians of today, you know, see what they're doing or what's going on in the comedy world. Who's that other guy? Sebastian somebody. John Mulaney, you know, a lot of whoever's like, you know, new in the, you know, 85 South, you know, different comedians to kind of just see what's going on with them, react to the latest news. So we kind of stay plugged in what's going on, you know, with the current generation. All right. Video, this last, I won't say the last one, but it's kind of along the same lines. This would be video game, Twitter X newsfeed check-in, latest reactions. So basically, we'll type in, okay, Electronic Arts or Hasbro or Sony or whatever video game industry news is latest, you know, because I'm not always plugged in. I think many of us may not plugged in what's going on today. The same thing is how we'll just pull up what's going on in the comedy industry, what comedians are doing. We'll also plug in and see, okay, what's the latest in the video game industry? And we can kind of react to it in real time, give some commentary on it. All right. Two more, y'all. These last two are kind of a homage to the great Conan O'Brien. Big fan of his late night show, watching that as a kid, growing up, middle high school. So we're gonna do a new CVGC if they made it. So this is gonna require some help of somebody we know with some basic Photoshop skills, basically. So with that in mind, I would say, like, if you guys just look up Conan O'Brien late night show if they made it, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take video game characters. I'm gonna make a note of that. You know, we're gonna take video game characters and then merge them together, like if they made it. So we'll probably may have a producer or a set PA kind of, you know, merge the Photoshops together, and then we'll just react to it, like, you know, what if Link from Zelda and Kirby had a baby? You know, who knows? You know, so we'll do something like that and kind of just react to it live. All right. But like I said, we're gonna need somebody with some Photoshop skills to do that. And then finally, this is my last potential in-show game idea. In-show game idea would be video game character survey. So it's kind of similar. You just got to look up Conan O'Brien, like celebrity surveys. It's going to be kind of like a homage to that. So if you look up those sketches from Conan, very funny, and it'd be rather just sitting down and kind of crafting out like a funny, similar thing. We can kind of put it up there and kind of react to it. So yeah, that's all I got. I wanted to just put that out there. As far as us growing the show, obviously, you know, we're trying different setups. We got a new green room for different comedians to come through. We had a couple comedians, you know, pass through throughout the night. Yeah, we're just gonna keep things going. But Ted, thanks for, you know, holding it down in the comments. So I think we're gonna kind of wrap up the show. We're gonna be back Friday, November 7th. We're gonna continue on Fridays bi-weekly. Not sure what, we kind of do what's called Comedy Club pop-up. So we're here at the One Night Stands Comedy Club. I'm not sure if we're gonna be here next time, but we will be returning to One Night Stands. It'll be part of our rotation. But November 7th, our next show back is still gonna be a little up in the air. All right, so once again, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Thanks for tuning in for Comedian Video Game Commentary. We got a few shows left as we head into the holidays. This is our last spooky season episode, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll be back next time. All right, Ted, appreciate you. Talk to you guys later.